What's up, guys? This is Bullfire the Fell-Handed. Today we have some guest footage from Reever89 in his Death Star. We are on Kamaran Standard Battle. The Greens have taken the southern spawn and the Reds the northwestern spawn. The Death Star. There's not a whole lot to say about this beast other than, you know, if you give it your side and he's got a hesh loaded, it's a wrap. It's pretty much over for you. Back to the garage. He will, you know, shoot through the front of your tank and out the back. And that's more or less exactly what we do this game. Amazing footage here, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, the important thing about Death Star, guys, is kind of the same thing along lines of the Hearst, aka the Waffle E100. You essentially have to stay outside of your own spotting range. That means 445 meters. So you essentially have to rely on your allies, your friends, your greens, what have you, you know, your team essentially, to keep the game running, to keep the gun running. You know, if you spot anything yourself, you're immediately going to start taking rounds. Now, that being said, they did buff the armor of the Death Star some number of patches ago. I'm so used to that old Death Star look. I gotta say, I like it a lot better. I'm not a big fan of the revised Death Star, but you know what? Who cares what I think? Okay, so moving on. You know, 99% of your time in your Death Star. Oh, excellent shot right there. In your Death Star, you know, in a lot of your glass cannons, how you want to put it, you know, is going to be spent in Overwatch. You're essentially going to be waiting for someone to overrun the front line, or essentially waiting for someone to make an error. Now, granted, this isn't the playstyle of a lot of gents, which I don't blame you. I personally cannot do it. I am too much nervous energy, I guess, not patient enough to play this tank. And, you know, Reever89 really makes it look easy. I mean, it is insane the shots we managed to pull off with this bad boy. And here comes a good shot we're going to put in this gentleman up here. We really did a number on him. We hit him very tough. Very good, solid hit. And now we're backing up. We've got our allies here to cover us while we're reloading. And, you know, the rear turret Death Star is a good side scraper. The 215B with its rear turret, and you know, even your standard 215B is excellent for side scraping. We have another gentleman here pushing up. We're going to see if we can't put around him, and man, you are not getting past us. We are a wall of firepower, and that is all there is to know about this. Now, you know, essentially, guys, we're waiting on the gun. We can't really tell because, you know, obviously we're in third person, but we are waiting on the gun. If we weren't, that gentleman who just pulled up would be evaporated. Now, of course, the Death Star does have an extremely long aim time. That, of course, is by design to kind of balance the firepower of the gun. We didn't need to really aim very much in order to take that gentleman out. We go ahead and reduce his tank to a smoldering wreckage, and now we have a gentleman on the other side of us here who is full aware of what he has on us, and, you know, what he has on the opposite side of this hill. And, you know, he's wanting to try to push up and possibly get some rounds in. The key is, with the Death Star, is you need to get in there before he reloads. So the longer you let problems like this go, the bigger problem you're going to have in the long run. He's going to just peek around the corner there to take a shot at somebody else. We're going to see if we can't pull up here and line him up. No shot. He managed to slither behind cover there. We're going to press the opportunity, see if we can't possibly come up here, put a round into his buttocks. We're going to sneak up here. We've got good side shot. Man, I mean, we took him almost for everything. The firepower of this gun, it's essentially a mobile artillery. It is a non-overhead artillery piece. That's all it is. The hash on this thing is just amazing. This video makes me want a Death Star now. I want a Death Star. I would probably never play it, but I would want it. And those few times that I managed to one-shot somebody, that's what I would, you know, that's what would bring me back into playing the tank. Okay, so we just popped around right there. We're on another reload. We still have a pretty good, you know, supply of, you know, Hesh. So we're just waiting some things out here while we're loading. We're pulling some good assist damage. So we still have some things going on. We're scoping a long-range target here. See if we can't manage to connect with him. I don't think he knows we have eyes on him. And then, boom! Erased. Man, we're in the center of the board, and we are just holding things down on all angles. We have been detected. We're not fans of that at all. Let's go ahead and kick this bad boy into gear. Move around here. Get repositioned. See what's going on. Not, you know, a terrible amount of bad guys left. Just a few. And, you know, we can take them. I mean, we still have some time to farm damage. Boom! Remove that gentleman from the board. Anybody who comes near us is guaranteed a quick, swift death. Somebody just popped a shot at us. Luckily, we're in some good cover here. It's sloped, so, you know, even though we're kind of angled, our lower plate's protected some. We've got some wrecks in front of us. Get some good assist damage off that gent. Now we have one guy left on the map. No big deal. We've got this all day long. Death Star to the rescue. I mean, nobody gets through the middle without checking with us first. That's exactly what this is right now. And, you know, essentially we're just going to post up here and see if we can't farm just a little bit more damage. We don't know if it's going to happen. It may not happen, but we're going to try our best. Not a lot of shots right now. We're going to see if we can't reposition, possibly finesse a shot downrange there. Boom! And we managed to pull it off, erasing that gentleman from the map. Amazing, amazing game. Fantastic. 75, 65, 13, 61 assisted, 5 killed, 8,800 damage combined. Amazing, amazing game. Fantastic. Now, guys, don't forget, I am doing an interview with a tanker. If you would like to be considered for an interview, comment your gamer tag below on any of my videos, and it'll get you in the running. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you guys next time.